Hey guys, so coming up. Okay, so we're coming up to where we're gonna meet for the bike ride in this little parking area just up here. As I've already pre-recorded the bike ride, I'm just gonna keep riding through and show you the path on where we're going to be riding our bikes on the 18th of November. Alright, so just some rules and regulations. Stick on the left side of the footpath. You can, unless people, like, if there's people coming towards you, stick to the left. You can be in the middle if you feel safer there, but you really want to be on the left just as you would be driving a car. Everything you do on a bike is exactly the same as what you do in a car. So this is Mundara Way, and this is where we'll be meeting, and this is where we're going to be commencing the ride for Men's Health Moveber Charity Foundation event. Go at your own pace, and yeah. Some of the rules and more rules and regulations: you must be wearing a helmet and safety gear. If you want more safety, put as much safety as you want on, as there could possibly be, accidents. No one can predict an accident, so we don't want an accident happening, but just to be on the safe side. Alright, we're going to be turning right here. Look left and right always. Make sure there's no cars coming. There were no cars coming at that point. And then trek up the first hill. This is the first hill. It's quite a steep but short hill, this one. But very smooth because, it's new concrete. It's very it's new pavement, so they've done a very good job. Thanks, council. Well, it's RTA and council, so yeah. I think council is the footpath, RTA is the road. Pretty sure. I have to ask my brother that. So this is Wharf Road. We're on right now, Wharf Road, and this is where you get into high gear and you speed down this hill. Such a good hill, such a long hill. On the way back, that hill is, ouch, on the legs. But if I can do it, a person with osteoporosis can do it. You can do it too. You can do it too. I should be looking at you. So, as we were passing that lady, I was ringing the bell, but she didn't. She was on the right side of the road. She stood there, but she didn't. I don't think she heard my bell. Which I was like, okay. We're also going to be talking about, on the way, we're also going to be talking about what ifs and what happens when someone just doesn't listen and doesn't care and hogs up the road. I've got an example at the end of this video where someone was like, nah, not moving. It's like, but we share this freaking footpath and I've told you I'm coming through. And the new apartments to the right of us, bloody expensive. this time we're going to be going up towards the bridge soon. Actually, I go onto the road. I check for cars if they're coming first of all. Check behind me if there's any cars coming. But there was a person who was on the footpath to the right of us, and I didn't want to bother him, so I moved over. We were going over this side anyway. So yeah, if you're not comfortable riding on the road, please still keep on the footpath until you get to the intersection there, and cross if safe. So we're coming up to I'm going to call it the old bridge, because the new bridge is coming, and that's just gonna, that's gonna screw this little footpath up for people who want to go riding their bikes. So we'll see what happens. Apparently lifts are going in, so you get to this point and or over there somewhere, and you take a lift up, and then you keep riding, and then you'll take a lift down. So at this stage there was no pedestrians on the bridge footpath, so I didn't have to get off my bike. Or what I usually do is on the side here, in the little nooks that you have where the frames are, if someone's coming towards me, I just stop, I grab the bar, and I just stay there until they pass, and then I keep riding on. Usually give a nod or say they say thank you, or say or hello or whatever. Usually I can't hear anyone because I got headphones in. And yeah, so got my exercise music going in my head right now. So turning left here down to the wharf, along the shoreline here of the river, or of the inlet actually. It's inlet now, not really a river. Always keep to the left unless overtaking, as I just overtook those people taking a photo. Watch out for these birds. Watch out for the, what are they? Seagulls. They will move out of your way, so don't be scared of them. Just keep riding in a straight line. They will move. There's no point in moving away from them, because they'll just move for you. As much as you don't want to be hit by them, they don't want to be hit by you. Alright, coming up to the fish and chip shop. And we go right out to where the bus is and around. Don't go through that little bit to the left, because if they open the door up, you're gone. So we turn left here, down the footpath, and back down the shoreline. Always be careful of pedestrians, for sure. They're very unpredictable. They tend to... I remember one time I was... when we get up to the place, I'll talk about it. There's some businesses right there, some local businesses there, coyotes there. Just I've spoken to the owner there a couple of times. Very, very, very nice American bloke with his wife. I'm not too sure if she's American too, but they have a Mexican restaurant just there. Still have to eat there though. I want to eat there. I love Mexican food. Uh, every time that I go past these, not these chairs here, but the chairs coming up to the right of me, along the wall, every time I go past that wall, past those chairs, I see someone sitting there. And it's weird. This one right here. And I always do the, you know, the double look going, what? Alright, coming up, actually, I was coming back this way. So I was coming the opposite way. And I hit the bell. And the guy moved over, but then he lunged to the left. Or right. Well, no, he lunged to the right. And I almost fell off the side of my bike down into the water. Unpredictable, so make sure you take precautions. Pedestrians are just unbelievably unreliable when walking. Unpredictable. Sorry, that's the word. They're unreliable too. So we're coming up to a lady who's walking in the left and the right and the middle and stuff. So I'm ringing the bell, but she's more concentrated on her phone than anything else. And I get to the point where she's not moving over, but then she moves over and stops suddenly. And I'm like, oh geez, you know, so I have to really see, bang, stop. And I'm like, well, bloody hell, you know. And I'm ringing the bell, I'm like, ding, 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 you know, making sure that she can hear me. She's not turning around. She's not, you know, oh, she might be deaf. I don't know. But still, there's etiquette on the footpath as well as etiquette on the road. You wouldn't be driving your car down on the right side of the road. Unless you're overtaking someone. Actually, I'll tell you another story. It's around this section of road here, footpath as well. I was also coming back the other way. So it was opposite way of coming. And there were two ladies. There was a mother and a daughter. And they were both side by side. And they were coming down this way. And I was coming up the other way. And I'm in the left lane. I'm in the right lane, in the left. And this girl is coming right at me. So I'm like, hello? I'm ringing the bell. I'm like, are you gonna move over or are you gonna run me over? Like, move the F over, I said. Because I just got frustrated with people not obeying the footpath rules. It's even written on as a diagram on the footpath. It's a woman on a bike saying that way with an arrow, and an arrow, here we go, here comes the example, left, right, coming back there, and also it's a man and a bike, not a man on a bike. It's a bike, man, arrow. If you don't know how to do that, get on the grass. That's simple as that. Always left, right, look left and right at that intersection. People with cars are just as bad. Look out for their blinkers or their indicators. I've had people not indicate in these roundabouts and turn straight into me. Or no, they didn't hit me, but they almost did. I've got really good brakes on my bike. Always look through driveways as well. Look through the fences. Make sure there's no cars coming out. There's a couple of blind spots that I'm really not happy about, and I will show you those as well. Actually, one of the blind spots is back on back on Wharf Road as you're going down, and then around everyone's so nice. That guy just there gave me a nod and said hello. I couldn't hear him, but you know, I could read his lips that he said hello or good day or whatever. You know, so many people are like so nice, so nice. And you know, I'm always like, not yesterday, the day before. Oh, here's an example. Guy left in the red car. You can't see him now; he's gone. But he wasn't looking at the pedestrian crossing, and he was gonna come straight out of that driveway right there. But I was looking at him at the whole time, just making sure that he's not gonna come out in front of me. Awesome sign there. It says caution cyclists. They should say caution cars as well, like coming out of driveways and stuff. Always be careful of... I've almost been hit by someone who lives up in one of these houses up here. They've come out of their garage door and just come straight out. And I'm just like... Argh! I'm like, dude, you gotta freaking look. It was the house to the left. Not the one with the white gate, but the one before that. Always be careful. Always be careful. Don't keep your eyes open, especially up here to the left of us. There's a driveway. There's a resort just here. When coming back this way, these trees on the left, well, they'll be on the right when you come through. You can't see if anyone's coming out of that driveway, but someone there is coming out of that driveway right now. I had to speed up because I had no time to stop, and I had right of way. I was already on the footpath. I have right of way right there. He has to stop for me. Alright, so coming up is the Catalina Club, and on the right of us, and we're coming up to satellites, and so this is what you do, and a lot of people don't do this, and this is how accidents are caused. So just as a pedestrian, a cyclist must stop at this red walk sign. So stop here, press the button, wait for it to go green. Don't think, oh, I can go, and then someone comes that way and around the corner and collects you. So please wait until it is safe to go by the man showing you the green walk sign. Ready, set, go. Always look left there as well, as that is a pedestrian crossing. Actually, yeah. So, the other day, I was riding back, and I was about to cross but the car didn't give way to me. I gave way to the car, and that's a zebra crossing right there. So, she should have given way to me. Naughty, naughty. Here, oh, this roundabout is the worst. I hate this roundabout. So, I always look for people's indicators. But that roundabout is so deep. Like, when you see cars going around it, it looks like they're coming at you. They need to change that. They need to fix that. because it's really hard to think, wait, is he turning? Wait, I know he doesn't have his blinker on, but he might just not have his blinker on and crash into me, you know, and because a lot of people don't know how to use that indicator button switch. Or whatever. Birdland and Animal Park to the left of us. I haven't been there yet. I've been here for 8 years and I haven't been there yet. Alright, so we're coming up to well, I don't know, is this still Bateman's Bay? Like, yeah. Because it's Bateman's Bay High that's up here. But isn't it part of Catalina? That is a good question. Bateman's Bay High School is in Catalina. But is Catalina part of Bateman's Bay? Catalina is just... I don't think Catalina is a suburb. Catalina is a state, an estate of Bateman's Bay. Pretty sure. Pretty bloody sure. So, there's another driveway coming up. Always look to your right first, behind you. Make sure no one's turning into here. And always look left there to make sure no one's coming out of that resort right there. Bateman's Bay High School is just here to our right, and we're heading to along this footpath to Batehaven. Now, Batehaven has been doing some roadworks and development. So I'm going to hopefully on Saturday when we are going for the ride this is all open and fixed up, because it wasn't open for me. It actually just closed, so I was like, damn it. As I was riding up, I'm like, oh, I want to go through, but I'm doing a video. Alright, so coming towards this intersection, and we're turning left into the driveway, into the car park. If it's not open, we will just keep going through and just go straight ahead. But if it's open on the Saturday, you ride down here, and this workman is about to shut the fences, and I'm like, no. So usually we ride down here and we go through that, we go up and around and then back onto the footpath. So because he's closed it up, we're gonna hop up here and just cross the cricket oval. Cricket, this, I'm thinking it used to be cricket. I don't think they play cricket here anymore. Look how awful that is. And this they've just upgraded this park here. It looks amazing. The thing is, it's not just a kids park, it's everyone park. It's got a lot of stuff in there for even elderly people. Hey, elderly people can have fun too. Alright, so what we're going to do is, just so I don't stop, well, I did stop just to check the video, but just ride around into the into the disabled parking and go back around. This is what I usually do, but usually I come out of there and come up and around. Coming up, we got guy walking his dog. I ring the bell. He hears it. He moves over with his dog. I overtake. Now there's red ute coming up. Car goes across. I don't see him until now, and I put the brakes on, and he goes through. Now, reason why I say make sure you have good brakes, because if I didn't have good brakes, he would have collected me. Now, I didn't see him. So that car had the first car had gone through, and then I've gone through, and then I've hit me brakes because but I'm looking at everything. I'm looking everywhere, making sure that people are also doing what they're meant to be doing. So here, again, stop, hit that light. So we're gonna get closer to the end and talk about this couple that I'm about to get up to, and yeah. Okay guys, so coming up in the next part of the video, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean when I'm talking about pedestrians being unpredictable. So we're gonna come up to a couple who are walking in the middle of the footpath, and they hear me, they look around, they see me, but they don't move. And then I hit it again, and then they moved. And it's like, but the thing was, I want them to move to the left, right? Because that's where they need to be walking down. I went to the right to go past them, and then he went to the right, and then I hit the bell again. They both turned around, and I had to go around the left. People, pedestrians, when you hear a bell, stay on your left. Don't go to your right. And that's it. Thanks for watching. You know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will subscribe back to you. Take it easy. And I will see you on the 18th of November, 4 PM at Mundara Way, Surfside. Bye-bye.